You been there? Fuck.
It's now just over a year since we began sharing technical details of PlayStation 5.
So, I was working out and got frustrated at how out of shape I was, and then oh shit! Oh fuck! I took it out. Fucking idiot!
This will be running at a flawless 60 frames per second.
Just,
Ratchet and Clank are near and dear to our hearts at Insomniac, and we can't wait to share more with you in the future.
push myself up.
On each team's side, there are a total of 5 goals, or scoring areas.
Get some fucking water or something.
空の桜井正宏です。
Delivering unmatched fidelity, performance, precision.
Holy shit. Alright. Fuck. Maybe I'll grab a couple of these too. Oh shit. What's that? Is that a video game? Oh shit. I like video games. Hey guys, it's your favorite nasally voiced fake gamer here. So last year I made a little E3 recap video. I actually really liked how that turned out, and there's enough little topics that I want to talk about with some of this summer's reveals that I figured why not make a little something talking about them before moving on to other videos. Better late than never, right? We sure got a lot of Pokemon news, huh? Like, Mega Evolutions for Pokemon Go? I kinda play that. I mostly just turn it on occasionally when I go out for walks, but Mega Evolutions have actually been something I've sort of been looking forward to. I mean, I've gotta do something with all of these, right? Don't judge. But I think we all know what the main draw of the Pokemon news is. Like, damn, they're actually making another Pokemon Snap game. I was legit not expecting that, and I'm not sure if anyone else was really expecting it either after they passed up on the Wii U, but here it is. Definitely looking forward to this one. Pokemon Snap just has such a charm to it. Even some of my friends who aren't too big on Pokemon say they love the original Snap, and from this trailer it does look very nice. Although I did have to give it a second watch in order to appreciate it more, because on the first time around, after seeing 15 seconds of the game in action, my train of thought immediately shifted to, oh, I hope there's a spooky ghost level, oh please show me a spooky ghost level, like Jesus Christ, do I really have that much of a one-track mind? I can't just sit here and appreciate this luscious tropical environment in front of me without my dumbass brain going, show ghost? Well, at least I'm not obsessed enough to mentally categorize the number of ghost-type Pokemon that actually appeared in the trailer, and it's one. Just one. Drifbloom. I like that one, yeah, it's pretty good. The other big thing they revealed was that Pokemon League of Legends MOBA type of deal that people seem to be mad about because of like those guys, but I don't really know. I don't play these kind of games. My friends have tried to get me into League before, but let's just say it didn't really quite click for me. Speaking of things people aren't happy with, there's a new Paper Mario game. Yes, I'm one of those people who really like the first 3 games. I haven't even bothered to touch Sticker Star or Color Splash, and I'm probably not going to be getting this new one, but I don't feel particularly angry or sad about how this one's turning out. I guess I've just kind of accepted that this is what Paper Mario is going to be, and, you know, alright. Doubt I'm going to get it myself, but I'm open to hearing about how it is. Now let's shift gears over to the PlayStation 5 for a bit. I mean, what an event, right? What a reveal. One so big that I did not catch it live and I didn't bother watching everything from it until weeks later, most of which for this review. I've enjoyed the jokes about its design though. I feel like everyone's had a different image that first popped into their head when they took a look at this thing. For example, mine was a pistachio nut. But hey, they also showed off some games. I'm not going to comment on all of them, but you know, there was a new Spider-Man, yeah, Grand Theft Auto 5, still? Alright, a new Horizon. The new Ratchet & Clank looks all showy and impressive, I guess, but, you know, not exactly a fan of the direction the series has gone writing and character-wise. I'm sure the gameplay will be fine. Also, come on, people, you show off a new Oddworld game and you don't even use a rendition of the fan-favorite credits theme from the remake? A first-person shooter type game, but with ghosts. I mean, you know, I like ghosts. A new Little Big Planet. It's a 3D platformer now, and I'm not sure if it's gonna do the whole level creator kind of deal, but I sure hope it does. Just so we get the chance to go up a 3D dick instead of running across a 2D one. A sounding simulator is one of my dream games, and this would just bring us one step closer. I like how I'm saying all this like I'm actually going to be playing these games. I highly doubt I'm getting a PS5. I don't even have a PS4 yet. Oh well, it's still fun to talk about these games, right? And the new Resident Evil was probably the biggest game revealed there, and you know, that's pretty cool. Had a bit of a thing stuck in my throat during that last take. What if that's the one I ended up using? Now, even though the title does say this is a summer game thing, there is one particular reveal that I think came out back around May that I still want to talk about here. Ever hear of Dead by Daylight? It's not something I know too much about. It's kind of like that one Friday the 13th game, but with a whole bunch of different spookers instead of just Jason. And, you know, my eyes certainly were drawn to the game a couple of months ago when they added a whole bunch of Silent Hill content. Hey, I play that game. A monster from 2, the main character from 3, and a dungeon from the first game were all being included. Now, I just want to say it is really nice to see these games getting some sort of appreciation these days, you know, with everything that's been going on, but, you know, on the other hand, I'm a huge fucking dork. And us dorks love to complain about things, so yeah. Let's go. Now, I could sit here and complain about how a Pyramid Head shouldn't exist outside of Silent Hill 2 and shouldn't be going after Heather or anyone else for that matter, but this is some non-canon kind of deal, so I'm fine with that. I'm also a little numb to Pyramid Head being taken out of context at this point. Still pretty fucking weird seeing him in that child-friendly Bomberman game, you know, with some of the things he does and represents symbolically, so yeah, this is more fitting than that. Like, I get it, he's the most iconic creature from this series, and some people only know him from the one time they rented the movie from Blockbuster. I just kinda hope people don't get the wrong idea about Pyramid Head from his representation here, and come into Silent Hill 2 with too many expectations like this. This is actually something I've told my friends for years now, but he's not some kind of big, epic Jason Voorhees-like slasher villain, you know, with all sorts of cool powers who's constantly trying to kill you throughout the whole game. Like, he's not Nemesis. I mean, you do fight him a couple of times because it's a video game, but he's more of this creepy, unnerving presence that's just lingering around, and yeah, alright, I'll stop there. You know, before I start really nerding out and taking this fun little inclusion too seriously. Like I said, it is really nice to see this series getting some appreciation these days. I also really like that they went with Heather, because she's one of my all-time favorite video game protagonists. But like, you probably shouldn't have gone and done that. It's a bit of a spoiler and it's just gonna confuse people. Now, why don't we talk about how wrong I was about Smash Brothers? I guess I shouldn't have underestimated how hungry Mr. Yabuki and Sakurai tend to get when discussing video games. What's funny is that Min Min seems to be the most, like, lukewarm new character release so far. I'm just so used to hearing a barrage of passionate opinions being thrown around about the new character and their viability, but with Min Min it just seems to be a lot of, yeah, she's good at what she does, not sure how high on the tier list she'll be. I don't know, I guess she's not quite the character to make as many day one YouTube and Twitter combos with. I mean, hell, even most of my friends didn't want to bother with her, and they're always doing day one DLC dittos. Man, poor ARMS. The game's still fun with friends, I will never deny that. What's even more unfortunate is the fact that Sakurai has to censor his own games that he has lying around his house, because gamers are fucking insane. Now, can we talk about Animal Crossing? Is anyone still playing this? I'm still playing this. Not quite as often as I used to, but I'm still trying to log in at least twice a week. I'm certainly not giving up on my island before Halloween rolls around, goddammit. I actually really like the whole constantly adding to the game through updates and events kind of thing they're doing. It gives you more of a reason to keep coming back, instead of letting you get too burnt out on everything right from the start. Although I haven't been able to participate in all of the new updates, and some of them involve the museum, and let's just say I haven't really been donating to Blathers much. I don't know, I like the aesthetic of his little tent. I really like this latest one though. The Fireworks Festival is such an adorable time to have with your friends or even your little AI villagers. Oh, and the music that plays is so perfect. Also, Dream Suites. Yes, that's pretty cool. It's nice to have a more convenient way to share your shit with people, and I guess I'll leave my current dream code in the comments, and you know, if anyone else here still plays the game and wants to leave theirs, I'm always down to visit other islands. I'm honestly trying to think if there's anything else I want to talk about right now. There was their disappointing Xbox stuff, there was people overhyping Nintendo Directs, so nothing new there. In other news, I've been playing a couple of games lately that I really like, and I'm looking forward to making videos about in the future, so I guess I'll end things off at that. Also, I think a ghost level in the new Pokemon Snap is a pretty safe bet in my opinion. It's a common and popular level trope that has a lot of potential here. I've already thought of some scenarios for certain Pokemon like Mischievous, for example, whose Pokedex entry talks about how it likes to pop out and jump scare people, so that could be its cute little gimmick. It'll like pop out and go boo, and then you only have a brief chance to snap a picture of it.